Holy Toledo, folks. Did you see that? We had the biggest upset in Dream League New York history. The 8th seeded Villains, the 2-7 Villains, knocked off the number 1 seed Knights last night. They knocked them off 56-47. And folks, it was an absolute shocker. We're talking stunner. Now the Knights didn't come with Stan Young or Jason Chan, but as Carson Yu, the captain, said afterwards, no excuses. I mean, folks, if you were at this game, you saw the Villains just took the Knights to school. Out of the gates, they bust out with the 10 to 12 point lead, and they held that all the way up into late into the second half, when the Knights did crawl back all the way to 1 point, but in the end, they just didn't have enough. Now the Knights, wow, dropped to the loser bracket way before anyone thought they would. 9-0 season, ancient history. It's a new deal now. They got no losses to give. They could be out. They could be out the next game, folks. Everyone thought they were going to waltz away with this championship ring. Let me tell you, Villains had other plans. Now, the Villains on this night, they were led by their big man down low, as they usually are, Kenneth Chan. He of 16 points and 8 rebounds. Of course, he had a little trouble at the line where he always does. He was only 2 of 8 for those who want to strategize against this team. Take a little hint there. Shackalicious, if you know what I'm saying. And then David Yoon on the outside. Their point guard, who hadn't been around for every game this season, was a huge factor. Huge, we're talking. He has 16 points as well and 5 steals. He set the tone on offense, set the tone on defense. He got transition baskets. He was dishing. He was draining. He was doing everything. He made life hell for the backcourt for the Knights. And then you had the Mikes. Mike Louie, Mike Long. The M&M boys. They combined for 22 points and 10 rebounds. They were money in this game. Eminem, Kenneth, David, their bench. Where you guys been all season? You guys didn't look like the Villains that we've come to know. 2-7. You guys look like the Knights. You guys look like world beaters. You guys look like NL. You were the class of the night. You were the class of the week. Why are you saving it up for the playoffs? I guess there's a time. It's the postseason. But, folks, it was, again, the greatest upset in the history of DLNY. You had to be there to believe it. 8 seed moves on, 1 seed down to the losers bracket. I love the playoffs.